What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
We got Hornet! What is up?
Williams starting with the pass here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Williams. Here's him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
Quiet! Ready to hold on!
To throw is Williams. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Viking 18!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They send a tight end in motion. They'll toss it here to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First and 10, looking to throw. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Setting up to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Luther Burden now on a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Looking to return from the 29. Jukes away from one. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Mustang 19.
Motion man sent left. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Motioning him from the slot right. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19. Come on. 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bears 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Burden now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down and 5. They run it again with Bigsby. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to...
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4.
Cardinals 14, Bears 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on second. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Carry here for Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Bigsby. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Cardinals 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Get your hands up.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Ready? 6, Mustang 19.
Tight end in motion left.
Ready?
Working on 1st down. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. All set now, 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18.
And bring the tight end left.
Ready, ready?
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Ready? 19 Hawk 70. Hawk
2nd down pass play coming. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Trap 60! Trap 60!
And send a receiver left.
Let go!
I'll air it out on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Burden now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Going play action. Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Williams off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready to
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Working from the gun, Williams splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down, Williams to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again, Williams. Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 30.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Williams from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
65, 65. Ready, go.
He's going to throw this one. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
65, nothing, 19. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, They've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Begins his return at the 16. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Going with Bigsby here. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Bigsby. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
24, Bears 20.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Burden now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down throw by Williams. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Vegas!
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Williams with 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
27, Cardinals 24.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
A tight end in motion now.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He brushed him off with ease. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
27.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. 3rd and now to return it. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Running left with Bigsby. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Williams set to pass. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's caught. This is Loveland. He's at the 30! And they are all the way into that red zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Ready, set. Yeah. Cowboy.
Working inside the red zone. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jordan. Ready, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bears 34, Cardinals 31.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
70, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
On the set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Dropping back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, go.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And off to Benson from the gun. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70, Timberwolf.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now it's Bigsby. Makes the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 9, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Gain of 28 yards. And the Cardinals, first down.
And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs from 37.
Ready? Ready?
Benson on 1st and 10. He cuts it back right. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
On the ready. Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Crack roll 80. Lions. Let go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready?
And it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, break. Down. Viking 18.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And they get up there to clock it. 12 seconds to play. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Let it up.
Throwing now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. We got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Chicago.